Hey guys, what's up? It's Nate here again for another episode of Talks. And this time, I'm just throwing this over some GTA 5 gameplay. Just throwing some cheats, and now I'm just gonna screw around. But anyway, so for this Talks episode, I want to talk about the video game market, like the current video game market, not 1984 or sorry, 1982 stock crash video game market. Sorry, I just kind of screwed up what I was saying there. You know what I meant though. Well, I might actually say that for another episode. But anyway, no, I want to talk about the recent video game market right now, what people's opinions are on it, and what my opinion is on it. Now, I'm not overly educated in this kind of field, but I think that I know a good amount. So, let's just get started. I've heard rumors that the video game stock market is it's gonna crash again, and we're gonna have another blunder where no consoles or games are gonna be released. But personally, I think that's total bullshit, and I can tell you exactly why. Because the reasons I've heard for this are, one, not as many consoles are being sold as they used to. Like in the sense that like when the PlayStation 2 came out, I think it was when the PlayStation 2 came out, like so many more people bought it as opposed to like when the PlayStation 4 came out. But that has a lot to do with the competition at the time, and time is always a large factor within certain things, and I think this is one of them. So first of all, I don't think there's going to be another stock market crash because sure, not an ass ton of consoles were sold at first, but when we think about it, like the only reason not a lot of Xbox Ones were sold at at launch was because it was more expensive. It had to have Connect with it. There were exclusives out, but not a ton. So naturally, that made some people upset, and they switched to PS4 or just didn't buy a console at all, and they wanted to wait. Second of all, like I just said, they wanted the price was too high. They wanted to wait. But this is just for Xbox I'm talking about right now. Uh, they wanted the price to be lower, and I guess maybe some people are even still waiting for the price to be lower, which I don't understand why they would, because Xbox Ones are very, very moderately priced right now. I think they have some great deals out there for Xbox Ones, probably even better than PS4. So I don't think that's why a lot of Xbox Ones were sold at first, but then I've also heard people mention stuff like the PS Vita isn't selling well. Well, yeah, that's because PlayStation was never the master in the handheld market. That was Nintendo, and not a lot of Wii U's are being sold because Wii U's aren't that powerful. People don't like I shouldn't say people in general, but like a good amount of people don't like the whole tablet thing. They're not a fan of it. It's not their thing. So they just kind of want Nintendo to finally make a normal console with a normal controller like they've always done. But besides that, Nintendo has always been amazing in the handheld market. But I'll save that because I kind of want to talk about that on another episode, just that whole topic on its own. But anyway, so yeah, that's why I think not a lot of Wii U's are being sold. And PS4s, some people didn't like the controller design, they didn't like the touchpad. PlayStation's never had the best exclusives out of any of the consoles. Personally, I think it always went like Wii, Xbox, then PlayStation, not Wii, Nintendo, Xbox, and PlayStation, because, PlayStation, I shouldn't say it never had great exclusives. It does have some amazing exclusives, like Uncharted, for example. Amazing. What's that new one? Dying Light. I'm pretty sure that's only for PlayStation. That's supposed to, And like in the PlayStation's early days, like PlayStation 1, they had Tomb Raider. Xbox didn't have Tomb Raider. So, it's not so much, again, the old stock market crash happened because of the games, not the actual consoles themselves. So, and for the games right now, they're fucking selling like hotcakes. Are you fucking kidding me? Like what just recently, like the Battlefront beta was just recently dropped, and people fucking went ape shit for it. It was amazing, and you know what that's going to lead to? More sales, because people love it. Obviously there's going to be people that don't like it, but it's amazing. And Now, kind of back to the topic. I'm getting a little bit off track here, but well, kind of. But anyway, I think the reason why not as many consoles are being sold anymore is because of A, price, and B, and B, launch titles aren't as good as they used to be. I mean, there are certain launch titles that were, don't get me wrong, amazing. Like a long time ago. Oh God, what was the game? One launch title released with the. I can't think of any examples for PlayStation right now. It's just it's not coming to me. But like Nintendo has always had amazing launch titles. Like back in the really early days, like in NES, SNES, they always put in the Mario game. That was their launch title that they most of the time included with the package. And that's what kind of it was like a sampler basically. It was like this is what our console can do this generation. And we want to, we want you to kind of see. We want you to test it out. We want you to have fun with it. And if you like it, in the future, buy more of our products. And I think that is another reason why some people are coming to this conclusion that there's going to be a crash, is that, no one's including launch titles anymore. But that's just more of a money thing, PlayStation's not going to include, like Nintendo doesn't even do that anymore. I mean, with Wii they had Wii Sports. That wasn't a Mario title. That's not what they, I think they're not really sticking to their traditional kind of ways. But again, I'm getting off topic. No one releases launch titles anymore because it's they can make quick extra buck off, you buying the game separate. Like when I bought my PS4, and like they have bundles sometimes, like like the Last of Us bundle with PS4. That's the one I got when I got my PS4. But like I meant at retail launch. And but like when I bought my PS4, yes, I had Last of Us, but I wanted a game to play with it, so I dished out an extra, I think $50, and I got Metro Redux because I absolutely love Metro. It's probably my favorite, probably my favorite game of all time for PS3, and I really liked it, so I wanted to play it again on PS4. But anyway, yeah. So these are why I think these people are coming to these conclusions. I don't think another stock market crash will happen. I think that's stupid. And even if it does, it would not last for long. Because, PlayStation, I mean, yes, PlayStation's had its cutbacks. It did those layoffs like a year ago, but that wasn't for like the game part of it. I think that was more for like their mobile devices and stuff. So, Microsoft, yes, they didn't sell well in the beginning, but now they're decreasing their price. They're not making as many, for lack of a better term, mistakes as they were making in the beginning. And Nintendo has just not really, I shouldn't say they haven't been doing good the past few years. It's just they've been making mistakes where mistakes shouldn't be made. Like I said, with like the Wii motion control was not very favored. This new tablet with the Wii U is not very favored. But, Nintendo's still doing good in their handheld market. Plus, they have this new NX releasing soon. No one knows what it is, but I hope it's going to be freaking awesome. I don't hope it's a new console per se, but I hope it's something that will bring Nintendo back to life and help them stop making the mistakes that they're making. And, I think in the end, maybe there's a slight chance that the market is declining, but it will not crash. I do not think it will crash. And if it does, well, I'll be damned, but yeah, I just think there's no way that a market crash could happen at a time like this. Now, let's say next I want to say generation of consoles. Let's just say next generation for lack of a better term. Next generation, when the new consoles come out, whatever PS5, I don't know, whatever it would be, maybe then, because like let's think about it. A lot of people are switching over to PC. Let's say Nintendo doesn't do well, for example, with this NX. I hope they do, but I'm not sure. A lot of people switch over to PC. PC, PC is more powerful and stuff. The only problem with PC is you don't get exclusives. That's pretty much the only reason why I haven't gone full PC yet. Plus, I've always been more of a console gamer myself. But yeah, so let's say Nintendo doesn't do well with Project NX. Let's say Microsoft and Sony make another mistake. They release their consoles at too high of a price, and more people switch over to PC, then I think there's probably a better chance next generation that something like this could happen. But like I said, for now, I just don't think that this. I don't think a stock market crash is imminent for the video game market. So that's my opinion. Feel free to leave yours in the comment section or something. Like and subscribe this like this video and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you in the next one.